Alright, in this video, find out how much money YouTube paid us for our most viral monetized video ever. That'll be this video right here. And at the end of this video, we're going to do something a bit special. We're going to take all the money that this video made, and you and I together, we're going to donate that money live in real time to charity. And not just any charity, arguably one of the most, if not the most, heroic seafaring charities in the world. Now, before we get to exactly how much money it was that YouTube paid us, I don't know what the figure is. I haven't looked on purpose. I've got a ballpark in my head of what it may be due to how many views we've had, but again, we're going to find out in real time exactly how much money that is. Now, this video was a very controversial video for many reasons, and I knew it would be when I was filming it, because controversy equals clicks, clicks equal ad revenue. And when I first made this video, well, my plan was all the money that this video makes in any revenue whatsoever is going to go, we're going to donate that to. So here's the story. Carly and I set sail in July last year and set a course for the island archipelago paradise right on our doorstep, the breathtaking Isles of Scilly. Carly and I made a whole bunch of videos covering our time there and all that we managed to explore, although there was still so much left to see. And all of the links to those videos are in the description below, so if you're interested in the Isles of Scilly, do go check them out. Okay, back to the story. So we had 2 absolutely beautiful weeks exploring the islands. The beaches were magnificent and plentiful. The water was crystal clear and perfect blue. Spending time in these stunning remote islands was exactly the reason that we bought Cadoa in the first place. If you're sailing around the coast of the UK, it's true that there's so much magic and beauty to be found here on our shores. But if you haven't yet set a course for this astonishing island archipelago, then you're really missing out on something very, very special. However, when Mother Nature says the party's over, paradise can very rapidly turn into hell. You see, when a big enough storm hits the Isles of Scilly, there's very few anchorages that offer you a kind of full round protection. Now, this was a lesson which we learned the hard way, to a decent amount of criticism and reprimanding, it must be said. And to all of you critics out there who piled into the comments back then, let me just say this to you. Yeah, fair enough, fair. Anyway, so how much money did the video make? Let's go and find out together. Alright, the video in question is, here we are, and let's hit the analytics. Doing this in real time with you guys. We have had 166,556 views, unbelievable, for a grand total of $608.40, and I have no idea what is that in real money, so let's find out. So that will be a grand total of £499.72. Alright, now some of you have probably guessed the legends that we're donating this YouTube money to, but for those of you out there that perhaps haven't connected the dots yet, the charity of choice, of course, it's the RNLI. We not only feel incredibly lucky to have a service like the RNLI on our home shores, but we also feel incredibly proud of the fact that we as a nation understand the importance of the magnificent job these guardian angels of the sea do by voting with our wallet to make sure that we, well, support their very existence. Now, there are a small and sometimes very vocal minority group of people out there who, as we learned from our previous video, have fallen out of favour. Well, the RNLI have certainly fallen out of favour with them, mostly due to sort of who it is that they're saving some of the time. But here's how I see it. The mandate of the RNLI is to simply save life. And more often than not, they are risking their own life to save the life of a perfect stranger, domestic or foreign. And I'm not sure I can think of many higher an ordeal for us to, as people, aspire to. So that's my take on it. Now, I know there will probably still be a few people in the comments section that don't share our enthusiasm for the RNLI, and that's okay. You know, we live in a free world, and I'm a big advocate of free speech. I hate the idea of censorship. It just doesn't sit well with me at all. And so I hope those of us who cherish and support these absolute heroes, the men and women that make up the volunteers of the RNLI, chime in the comments box below. Anybody that's ever had an encounter or an experience with the RNLI themselves, maybe you're a volunteer for the RNLI previously, or you're currently an active volunteer for the RNLI. I hope you will jump in the comments and share your support for this most magnificent of British institutions. Thank you all for what you do. I, for one, and I know many others, are so happy that you exist. So let's get this money over. All right, let's get the ball rolling. We have pounds, and it was £499 something, but I like whole numbers, so let's make that £500 for these heroes. All right, amazing. I don't entirely know what gift aid is, but apparently it's from HMRC, so I'm all for that. Yeah, why not? So £625 is going to these megastars. Let's get it done. Okay, that seems to have gone through. What have we got here? We've got a little note, and it says, the donation you just made makes you the real hero. The extraordinary kind of... But no, do you know what? It doesn't. I appreciate the sentiment there, but you men and women are the heroes by many orders of magnitude. I hope this small donation contributes towards making sure you guys have got the best kit that money can buy, not just to give you guys the most fighting chance of saving our bacon and everyone else who needs you, but most importantly, to get you guys back home to your families in one piece too. To everyone that's watched this video, I hope you've enjoyed it. It's something a little bit different. We'll be back to our regular schedule as of next week. If you want to donate to the RNLI too, all the links in the description. Having a bit of a verbal dyslexic moment. All the links are in the description if you guys too want to donate towards the RNLI, and we'll see you next week. Bye for now.